on, guys? Hey, how are ya? Mike. Guess what day it is? It is Wednesday night. That means we're going to try something a little new here. It's going to be time for the Wednesday night Dash 125. This is all kind of headed up by the one and only John Honeycutt and a bunch of his Team FTR, Frozen Toes Racing guys. So, every Wednesday night, come on out, have a good time, have a good fun run, release the pressures from all the stringent official races and league races these guys and gals get into. Come on out, cut loose, have a good time, and just get together with friends from all different leagues and series. No matter what it is, everybody is absolutely welcome here. And in saying that, there's going to be just about all 25 guys, if not a little bit more, out here on track. They're actually going to start qualifying here in just a little bit. I'm going to kind of work my way through, introduce you to some of the people. Let's actually start with the guy that is on the top of the speed chart so far. That's going to be old Kool-Aid, Joel Conley. He's going to be rocking that number 1 truck, just like you'll see on Wednesday night when the Filter Time eSpark Xfinity Series goes live from Michigan International Speedway right here on this channel. Guy in second place is going to be the 84 of Jacob Locklear, kind of relaxing, getting in his zone, getting ready for I believe it's 50 laps right here. Hall, thank you very much for the sub, appreciate you. Also, Mr. Mullins, thank you for the sub, and I believe I just saw Travis Anderson out there as well. Definitely appreciate all of you. Banana, old Jay Gibble, thank you very much for the sub also. Then we got number 26 of Matt Chantosh. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Smitty, buddy, thank you for the sub, bud. Good to see you, man. Then in P number 4 on the speed chart, it's going to be the one and only John Holiday. Samuel Harrell, he's going to be rocking this number 43, and we're going to get up close and personal a little bit with Mr. Harrell. See if we can't get a little bit better of a shot. There we go. And that Abu Garcia, a little bit of a check there to the right front. A little bit of a shot there from the nose. But yeah, as you can see, they're doing pretty well. Then we go, like I said, we'll go back to Mr. Holiday sitting right there. He's moved back to P number 5. That's why we're talking about him twice. And then the one and only Frozen Toes in that Team FTR Racing Chevy Silverado. It's good to see her out here having fun, cutting up with a bunch of these guys. And man, Frozen Toes, she's out here to compete. She is forever up on that wheel, and she wins her fair share of races. Then back here in the number 6 in this DuPont Flames, looks like Chevy Silverado also is going to be Josh Franks, otherwise known as Expert Racing. Then we got Jamie Haynes, PSCS Stable. Then we got Charlie Mosley in this number 89. Let's kind of switch. There we go. Flip that up just a little bit. Then we got the 17 Mountain Dew Silverado for Jonathan Orendoff. Mike Carter out there on track in this number 31 Pennzoil machine. Another Chevrolet. I'm starting to see a little bit of a something's kind of catching on here. I'm starting to see a lot of Chevys. Then how about this? One of Twitch's newest affiliates, the one and only Marty Hensley. That's right, Rock NASCAR 388 out here in this 38 Goodwrench service. Wouldn't be Rock if he wasn't piloting a Chevrolet. Then old Mr. Matt Langley sitting back here in the 78, and that switched me back, so I'm going to guess he's elsewhere other than right where I thought he'd be. Let's go back to, okay. Nope, he's still not there yet. Hold on. Okay, how about from his gyro? Looking inside, truck's just idling on pit road. That's going to be the number 12 of Jaden Gimbel. Just kind of sit there idling, biding his time, waiting it out. Then we move on to Mr. Matt Hall. Let's go ahead and pick him back up again. Let's go back from his roll bar if we can. Nope, he must be having some other kind of issues. So let's keep on going. Mr. Jordan Bain, how about him? from his gyro. Yeah, he actually looks like he stepped out of the truck. I don't even see Bane. But yeah, this from his gyro. Let's see if we can't get a better look at his truck here. If I know Mr. Bane, it's going to be a B-Water. No, it's a Sparkle and Shine truck. So I'm going to guess that more than likely his buddy Greg Olenek helped him out with that. And as you see, qualifying now getting started. And in just a moment, we'll see exactly who heads off pit road. Expert, buddy, thank you very much for the 6 bits. Absolutely appreciate you. Let's see if we can't find somebody here with another 24. Appreciate you, man. All right, so they're going to play it coy, huh? All right, so far nobody's hit that qualify button. Nobody's headed out on track yet. They're going to leave me here all by my lonesome and not say a word. How cruel can that be? All right, but yeah, there's, I mentioned, or I went back through quite a few of the guys that are going to be out here on track. I mean, I think I stopped with Jaden Gimbel. I talked about Marty Hensley, Maurice Burnett, Todd G, John Honeycutt, John Holliday, Matt Langley, Michael Carter, Jacob Locklear. I mentioned Frozen Toes Eliza, Adam Boughton. I mean, there is a good amount of trucks that are going to be out here for this Talladega race. It's gonna be something. Definitely glad that all y'all came out to hang out and chat up with me and keep me company. I am absolutely looking forward to this action. Swat, what's up, buddy? Thanks for coming out, man. But yeah, this is gonna be this is gonna be a lot of fun. Just waiting to see who gets the impulse to go ahead and pull out onto pit lane first. So far, nobody has taken time, which is kind of interesting. Nobody has pulled out. I mean, I go through the field here, and everybody is still sitting. Everybody is still sitting on pit road. Nobody is going out. How about the one and only Josh Hartman, or the Bear, old HD Motorsports teammate, as well as Jose 95's teammate for Levine Family Racing, or Levine Family Gaming, just a few short seasons ago. I'm really surprised that nobody has pulled out onto. Okay, hold on, I'm missing something here. Okay, yeah, now I'm guessing I'm not seeing it, but they are actually out there. Hold on, what am I missing? Am I behind? No, I'm not behind. Okay. What's going on, man? Why is this not working for me? It's like staying stuck on Chase. That's just like not right. Well, I can tell you so far, Todd G is the fastest, but it's showing him back on, and I'm not getting any of my updates. Oh, that's just not even right. It's not fair, man. Okay, but anyway, yeah, I'm having a little bit of an issue with the tool. SDK is not behaving the way that it's supposed to. So we're just gonna kind of go ahead and wing it. But man, no, Swats, I'm doing all right. Holiday's out on track doing his second lap now. That was a little bit ago. No, I didn't register as a driver. I should have come in as watch. Hold on. Let's break protocol here. Oh, how about that? I did. Awesome. That's why. Dang it. Okay, that's why I'm not seeing them. So yeah, y'all see all the information on the left-hand side. So it looks like Todd G, Jamie Haynes, Matt Hall, Mr. Chantosh. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Mr. Conley, old Kool-Aid, Eliza Bethal, Frozen Toast. She just got both her and Conley got passed by Mr. Jordan Bain up there, which I can't wait for the Be Water, Be Fast iRacing series that'll be starting up on Monday. But man, so all right, here we go. Now we're seeing guys load in and get ready, get set to go. And it is going to be Todd G in this number 9 on pole. Now that I've actually got control of my cameras again. And I'm glad I didn't freak out too much, right? All right. So let's see here. So hometown from San Diego, California. How about that? He's clear across the way, isn't he? All right. All right, so there we go. So we got Todd G, then Jamie Haynes, not quite. There we go. The 53 of Jamie Haynes. Then we got 34 of Matt Hall, 26 of Matt Contosh, the 16. There's the old Be Water colors all over that that Chevy Silverado. Then we got Joel Conley in the 1 Kool-Aid. Then there's old Frozen Toast, Eliza Bethal. Jacob Locklear in this 84 Taco Bell. Another Chevrolet. How about, man? The 38 of the one and only Marty Hensley, otherwise best known as Rock NASCAR. John Holliday in this Moondogs Barrett Race Cars, number 28. Douglas King in this number 9. Oh, I like this Bud machine. I think we're going to be spending a lot of time on this number 97 Chevrolet. Then we got the Ford of Mr. John Osborne, Fury number 83. John Honeycutt in that High-Tech Security Services number 50 Chevy. We got Joey Signs in the number 27 Chevy. Expert Racing, Josh Franks in the number 6 DuPont Chevrolet. Josh Hartman. Man, I'm glad to see this guy on iRacing. He ran last Wednesday for the very first time in the Filter Time eSpark Xfinity Series, hydrated by Be Water. And he ended up 4 laps down at Auto Club. But man, if you're ever going to be baptized by fire, that's exactly what happened to Josh. But great job by him. Anytime he was getting lapped, he was up and out of the way. Thomas Harmon in this number 30 Avril Lavigne, looks like Chevrolet. Matt Heel in his number 29 Rowdy Energy Toyota. Adam Boughton in his number 94 Ford Monster Energy. Jaden Gimbal in his number 81 rather. Looks like Toyota. Yep. Then we go back to Matt Heel. We're just there, 94. They're playing tag a little bit here. Pringles Bounce Tide. Charlie Mosley in his number 89. Bobby Anderson in the number 18 Chevrolet. I have a feeling pretty soon we're probably going to see some Looney Tunes on this truck. It kind of goes along with the scheme, doesn't it? The number 17 Mountain Dew Chevy Silverado. Matt Harrell in the number 43 Bass Pro Cabela's. Looks like Chevrolet. Bobby Anderson, just talked about him. John Orendoff in the number 17. I just talked about him. Cody Sturgill. That's a pretty interesting Chevrolet as well. Matt Langley. Michael Carter, Pennzoil. Maurice Burnett. Don't see him. Oh, that's a nice one as well. And then Austin Reedy looks like he is not going to start that. So we're going to get back up with our leader as quickly as possible, and we're gonna get ready to set this green flag. Man, again, big thank you to everybody that's come out, hung out, chatting up. Definitely appreciate you. Expert, be patient, get after it, make the moves when you have to. Otherwise, man, just lay back, let it all sink in, and man, get after it when you have to. Don't be too aggressive. Patiently aggressive. Again. getting ready to go, coming through the... There we go. Green flag is out. It looks like it's going to be the 9, 53, and 34. 9's going to get a pretty good shot, or pretty good start, rather. 53 is going to be able to stay pretty close on the outside. And it looks like that that area machine, that number 34, was able to find a hole and was able to drop right... I'm sorry, 80, rather. Was able to find a hole and drop right down. But the one truck of Joel Conley, he's going to pull up right behind this number 53 of Jamie Haynes and give him a big shove. Now, experts out there in chat talking about a practice race or a fun run from the B-Water series that they had last night in the ARCA cars at Daytona. This is nothing like the ARCA cars. You can push and shove on these trucks as long as you are somewhat square on them. So far, they are 2x2, quite a few rows back. And looking from that 9, you can definitely see that he's got some traffic to his outside. Looking back from him, long line, a whole lot of trucks, 2x2, as far back as you can go, and it it doesn't really look like anybody's lost the pack. There is one guy all the way in the back. I think that might be Michael Carter in that number 31 Pennzoil Chevy. Let's actually look ahead from him. There you go. That's his view on the rest of this field. And they're 3 wide right in front of him. No stress here. All he's got to do is just hold his line and keep with the draft. I believe that they do have 3 fast repairs. And as always with restrictor plates, you don't have to worry about tires all that much, as we've got a wreck right in front.
Caution.
And yeah, that is going to be a big one. 31 had it woed up. 24 came in from behind. Let's see if we can't find out exactly how this happened. I think it's gonna start with the one and only Michael Carter. Let's see if we can't find him. Where is he? There he is. No, it wasn't gonna be Michael Carter. I gotta go back up again. Let's check in with Josh Hartman. Oh, trying to thread the needle, and just I think that might have been a little bit of net code, very possibly. Let's see if we can't rewind this a little bit. So he's trying to pull the outside. Yep, a little bit of net code to pull the 97 in, and unfortunately has sparked the big one. And a whole lot of cars right in front, a whole lot of trucks right in front of that 25, where side over side, there's going to be a lot of fast repairs here used pretty quick. All right, as you can see, pit road is absolutely open, and man, what a wreck. Expert, definitely appreciate it, man. I'm definitely looking forward to catching up with you on Thursday nights with the Turn Down for What Thunder series. It's going to be different cars or trucks at different 1.5 or bigger tracks, all part of the Turn Down for What series. That's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. So let's go ahead and catch back up with the leader. Looks like it's going to be the number 9 of Todd G. I didn't see any damage around him, but let's go ahead and check out his sides here. Nothing there and nothing there. Nothing there, nothing there. He is good to go. Take a look from his gearbox. That's Matt Hall, which again, big thank you to Matt Hall for the sub just as the stream went live. keeping it right there. No reason to go down pit road, end up in the back, and what could you could always end up getting into trouble one more time. Let's see if Wyatt, thank you very much for the follow. Definitely appreciate it. Who'd I say that was? Todd G. I don't think he is in any of. I don't think he's in any of the chats, but we're going to go ahead and take a look. No, he's not. So let's actually pick up with our second place driver right now. Never mind. I don't actually have permissions. John Honeycutt, if you go back and you rewatch this, sir, shame on you for not giving me the permission to pull people into the booth. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and get back to a good old TV shot. So it's going to be Todd G, Mr. Hall, Mr. Shantosh, Locklear, Giles, Miss Bethal, Holiday, Anderson, Haynes, and Mr. Bain. Let's actually go on back and pick up with old Jordan Bain sitting back here in this number 16 B-Water machine. Man, I tell you what, if you are interested in a great series with a great shot at some massive payouts, send me a whisper, or if you know Jordan Bain, and the old NNR Bainer or Bainer9588 on Twitter, send him a message, send me a whisper on here, do whatever you got to do. But on January the 3rd, there is a brand new league starting up, officially sponsored by Green Concepts, owners, operators, and distributors of B-Water. And man, that whole series. The season is only 8 weeks long, but there's $2,022, maybe even a little bit more, that's going to be given away during the week to people out there in chat, as well as drivers on track. And there's going to be all different tracks. You're going to see Daytona. You're going to see Rockingham. You're going to see Atlanta. You're going to see Watkins Glen in the next gen car, which is going to be completely phenomenal. You're going to see a whole list of tracks, a whole host of tracks, and I can't wait until we get to see it all. So let's see. Let's actually see if I can't. I don't know if I have it up here. Nope, I don't, but that's okay. So yeah, we're gonna get lined back up. Let's go ahead and look back from him again. Still see some people kind of a little bit further in the back. Might have needed an AOL or AOL. Hello. That was the worst impersonation of a dial-up sound ever. Please don't do that. But you see some people a little bit further in the back might have gotten an EOL if they decided not to go down pit road and use one of their fast repairs. But we're going to get ready. We're going to get back going it one more time. Todd G, Matt Hall, Matt Contosh, Jacob Locklear, and Cody Giles. That's going to be your top 5. Just like before, the 9 gets a pretty good jump. This time the 34, probably looking out that left window, saw right where the 9 was, able to stick right with him. And this Taco Bell number 84 for Jacob Locklear, he's going to stick right with him and give him a big old push. But here comes the 80 of Matt on that bottom as well. He's going to stay right with the 9, pushing for all they're worth. 34 still not clear, going down the middle of the backstretch. Looks like we got a third line forming up with Jordan Bain up there with the 30 of, I believe that's going to be Joel. Nope, 30 is Tom Hartman up there with him. And you can get a great run up there on that high side, especially if they get more help, because the momentum is so huge. Look at this pack racing. This is amazing. 3x3, 2 rows deep, and then they are 2 wide for the next, 5 rows behind them. And I mentioned Jordan Bain can get a great run on that high side. He is exhibiting that right now as he's about to pull even with the new leader in that middle line, and that's going to be, I believe that's going to be Jacob Locklear in that number 84 Chevy Silverado. Big thank you to everybody that's come on out. Don't be bashful. Don't be afraid to say hi. I promise I don't bite. But you are looking at a fun lead. They're on lap 8 of 55 right now. This is just a Wednesday night bash 125, or so they call it. And it's just a bunch of people from a bunch of different leagues that race in different series throughout the week, and they come out to have a good time, and that is exactly what they do. Look at this now. 3 by 3 by 3 by 3, 4 rows deep behind the 34 of Matt Hall, the one I believe he is the sole Canadian. Yeah, he's the sole Canadian in the field, and now he's got the 84 of Jacob Locklear pulling up. Then you see Jordan Bain again up on that high side. Joel Conley with the big old shove from that 16 of Mr. Boehner up, trying to take that lead, falling back just a little bit. One more time. Man, every time I say, yeah, look at this guy, he's taking the lead. Look at this guy, he's taking the lead. It goes ahead and changes on me. Good thing now you can see on that left-hand side, with 32 trucks out on track tonight. Wow, what a field. To kind of take you through the field. You know, we're just up there with Matt Hall and Jacob Locklear. Maybe a little bit of Todd G and some Frozen Toes. Miss Elizabeth Ball, some Josh Hartman, some Matt Contosh. Joel Connolly back up there in that one, still ahead of the 16 of Jordan Bain. Justin Mons, again, big thank you to, we got one more, I believe the 41 might have just caused that one. We're going to, caution is going to be out. Nope, that wasn't the 97's fault that time. I could hear him in team comms very low. Sorry about that. What? Man, they're going by so fast. I can barely see them. That's already in progress for the I believe that's going to be the 29. All right, let's see. All right, yep. So they are they're done with that, but man, very unfortunate. 34 and of course the 84, they were able to skate on through. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that Frozen Toes got caught up in that. Yeah, let's rewind it from there. All right. .41 came up just ever so slight, not able to hold it, and yeah, that is exactly what happened. So, just when you're trying to side draft like that, you've gotta stay where you need to be. Otherwise, that is the result. Very unfortunate for Eliza, but good thing is there is still a few fast repairs out there. You can definitely tell that she's got some damage to the left and to the right rear. Definitely got caught up in it. Wyatt, buddy, thank you very much for the vote of confidence. Absolutely appreciate it. The one and only GOAT out there in chat, HD Motorsports, vroom, vroom, vroom. And guys and gals, please go on over and tag on his Twitch handle and make sure you give Vroom Vroom Roman a follow. I'm not the one that told you this, but shh. Vroman HD Motorsports is thinking about streaming again on his YouTube channel. That's just between you and me, though, okay? Shh. There you go. But anyways, yeah, let's get back to the action. Let's get back up front with the one and only Matt Hall. He wisely decided to go ahead and stay out. Roman, you don't. You may suck at some things, but racing is not one of them. And neither is broadcasting, buddy. Yeah, I should be able to do that. 1 second. Hold on. Let me get back up there. Oh, that's too far. Let's back this up. Let's switch on over to Miss Bethal again. And we will go chase mode. And we'll play it. Very unfortunate. A lot of good trucks got tore up in the back. All right, so let's again get caught up with the leader. I'm guessing they may have just extended it by a lap. Still, second caution, 13 of 55 laps, and man, these guys are doing a great job. You need a new piece. Yeah, I did see that. I guess you said that you're having an issue getting your Twitch to work. It kept on shutting down on you. That's definitely unfortunate. Looks like one person going on by the leader to go ahead and grab their lap back. But again, your leaderboard right now is going to be Matt Hall, Mr. Locklear, Mr. G, again Todd G, Josh Hartman. Sitting right here in P number 4 and at number 25, Goodwrench Quick Lube Chevrolet. HD Motorsports should recognize that name. He's the one and only The Bear, Season 2 Pro League champion over on the PlayStation side. That season, he was teamed up with the one and only Jose 95. Once HD decided to vacate that seat, Jose got picked up. And couldn't have picked up with a better driver. But then you got Mr. Chantosh, Bobby Anderson, Jonathan Orendoff, Jordan Bain, Maurice Burnett, and then Cody Sturgill. So this is P10 right now, and looking back from him, that's what he sees. So not everybody is back up with him, and looking ahead, he's seeing side by side action. We'll wait and see if the pace truck pulls off. So far, it doesn't look like it. Nope, not making that sharp left to Albuquerque. He's going to stay on track. We're going to go one more lap. Yeah, Levine Family Racing. Yep. I need a drink. Roman, I saw that PC that you were looking at, man. Dude, like I think it was even Bryce or somebody else told you, that was a hell of a price for that computer. If you were to try to piece that out, it would be a whole lot more expensive. Roman, you want to get in on this booth? Tell me you do. Come on, tell me you do. A lot of your buddies out here, a lot of people that you'll be racing with on Wednesday night when the Filter Time eSpark Xfinity Series, hydrated by B-Water, gets back to Michigan on Wednesday night, right about, I think it's right around 9 o'clock Eastern, so you're definitely not going to want to miss it. Man, you should just pull the trigger. Absolutely just pull the trigger. Let's go ahead and bring it back up front. Matt Hall. And this is what this number 34 Stickers and Scuffs Toyota Tacoma is looking like. Not bad. From his gyro, looking ahead at that iRacing pace truck. You know, there's a whole lot of people that are still wondering what these pace trucks and pace cars are. Are they Silverados? Are they Tundras? Are they F-150s? Or are they a mix? Are they Mercedes? Or what are they? They don't have any emblem on them, and that way iRacing doesn't have to pay any kind of a royalty to the manufacturer. Looking ahead from the nose, a little bit of a shadow there from the truck. Gotta love the detail. Looking ahead from Matt Chontosh. And let's go ahead and get back with Mr. Hall one more time. As you see that pace truck get ready to come on down right there. It kind of looks, the lights on the front of that truck look like a Silverado. But we're gonna get ready to pull the trigger on this one more time from TV3 way up high. Whole lot of trucks on that bottom line. Only about 7 or 8 on that second groove. Everybody right now behind the 84 of Jacob Locklear on the outside, and the number 34 for Matt Hall on that inside. It back to green, double wide for at least the first 4, 5, 6 rows deep. Good battle for the lead. They're going to take this 3 wide for about P number 4. And I imagine that somebody's going to see that number 18 truck on that high side. We saw Jordan Bain and one other up there earlier. They were able to get some pretty great runs. He just needs some help, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen right now. And he's going to fall back and lose quite a few spots. But right now, how about this number 25 for Josh Hartman in that second line? Again, Josh Hartman, he just got on iRacing last Wednesday. So for this guy to be up here at Talladega, sitting on that outside, keeping those guys on the bottom, pinched down with nowhere to go, he's doing a great job straddling that dotted line in the middle so they can't come on up. Although at Daytona, Talladega, you want to kind of guide the bottom, but you always need just a little bit of breathing room. Jordan Bain, big ol' shove to Josh Hartman. Josh Hartman's going to go ahead and take the lead. They will have enough room to clear the 84 of Matt Hall to move Boehner up to P number 2, 84 Matt Hall, and then Jacob Locklear going to make up the top 4 on the bottom side. But here comes that high line momentum one more time. John Holliday up high, wide, and handsome. There's the 50 of John Honeycutt as well. Let's see what John Honeycutt is looking at right now. That's what John Honeycutt's got. He knows he's got that 43 up high. And look at them pinching him down. You actually just had 2 rows of trucks underneath that first dotted line. Here comes the 84 looking underneath. It's going to push the 16 up into that middle group. Didn't know he was there. We're going to have another big one. 43 up on the walls. That was just not enough room. And the 50 of John Honeycutt, he's going to go for a wild ride. Going to stack up a lot of trucks behind him. Let's kind of back this up here. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Let's rewind that just a little bit and see exactly what Mr. Mon saw. Actually, no, we'll go up to Mr. Honeycutt one more time. Let's go up to Honeycutt. You see Boehner down low. Actually, no, we'll actually ride along with Boehner. Let's see if we can find him right quick. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and ride along with Boehner. We'll rewind that just a little bit more. So there you see him on the bottom line. 84 right at that point was able to get under the 16. 16 gave too much room between the bottom of the track. 84, he's not going below that yellow line. At least I don't think so. But you see that Barrett truck to the outside, no room, okay, so that would look like that might have been just a little bit of net code that grabbed the outside of the 16. But as you see Bain go through the spin cycle, man, very, very unfortunate. What a wreck. So up here in the front, it's going to be the number 24 for Cody Sturgill. F in the chat for the souls lost in that wreck. Absolutely. Very, very unfortunate. A lot of people caught up in that wreck. But you know what? Again, this is a fun run. This is a bunch of people that have gotten together to just have a great time. You know, it's not an official race. It's not a league race. There's no stringent rules. Just come on out, race clean, have a good time, and, you know, just let it all hang out. They run these races every, well, actually it was every Wednesday night, but now Honeycutt actually races in the Filter Time eSpark Xfinity Series on Wednesday. So that's why he's running this tonight, because there's no race this Wednesday, but I'm sure he'll make up for that another night. I think maybe Tuesdays or Fridays or something like that next week. You know, make sure to stay tuned to Twitter. I'm sure he'll make that known. But this 24, he actually looks, you know, like he's completely fine. I'll actually take a view around this truck. I don't see anything on the left front, nothing on the left rear. This is absolute racing. You're 100% right. Not everybody can have a good time, but you know what, HD? These guys aren't going to get too bent out of shape. They know what they came out with. Looks like 24 might actually have a little bit of damage, a bit of a scrape on that right front, so might have got caught up with just a little bit. From the roll bar for Mr. Sturgill, looking ahead at that pace truck. All right, so it looks like it's going to be the 83 of John Osborne, Taji P3, Thomas Hartman P4, Matt Hall, again, P5, Jamie Haynes P6, Matt Heel, Charlie Mosley, Jacob Locklear, and Douglas King. First time he's going to find his way to the top 10. Then you're going to have Bobby Anderson, Douglas King, Joel Conley, Old Kool-Aid, Joey Sainz, Cody Giles, Maurice Burnett, John Holliday, Marty Hensley, Old Rock NASCAR, Matt Contosh, Sam Harrell, Jaden Gimbel, Eliza Bethal, Jonathan Orndorff, Michael Carter, Jordan Bain, Expert Racing, Josh Franks rather, Adam Boughton, John Honeycutt, Josh Harbin, Justin Mons, Matt Langley, Austin Reedy, and a partridge in a pear tree. How about that? Looks like everybody's getting back double file. Looks like so far there's only about 4 or 5 trucks on top. See a whole lot of trucks still coming through 1 and 2 to get into position, get ready to get go. And HD, green flag's coming out. Here we go, the go green flag. Oh, that's right. That was a long time ago. Oh my God, the memories, buddy, the memories. Looks like the 50 of John Honeycutt. He's blasting his way on by the pace car. Got the must have got the lucky dog, or a wave around. There goes, I believe that's going to be Josh Hartman. That also just went around the pace truck as well. Normally, under cautions, what I try to do with eSpark and what I will be doing with B-Water and what Expert Racing and I will be doing in the Turn Down for What Thunder series, we'll be able to pull drivers in during these breaks, talk to them, see what they're thinking, maybe get a little bit of strategy from them, and then get back to racing. Green flag back out. The 80. It looks like 24 did not get a chance to go, or the 83 rather did not get a chance to go. Got rear-ended just a little bit. That might cause a little bit of damage to that truck on the high side. I believe that's going to be the 30 of Thomas Hartman. Matt Hall still on that bottom, and then Matt Heel is going to round out your top 6. Everybody side by side already going to try to go for that 3 wide. But not quite happening, but they're going to go 3 wide for the lead, and it looks like John Osborne's going to go down to that bottom line and protect. He's got Trucks of Fury riding up on his outside. There is that 18 of Bobby Anderson giving that 30 a big old push, and it looks like they want to try to get that high line going one more time. The 43 was up there to the outside of Boehner. When that last accident happened, you saw him skate in the outside wall. Almost looked like Herbie from Herbie. Oh, looks like another caution's out. Justin Mons, let's catch up with him. All right, so we're gonna go back to the 27 here. And we're going to run this back again. Nope. All right, so let's do it. Come on. Let's do it this way. All right. 27, I said. Let's get up with Mr. Signs, and we'll go ahead and rewind this bad boy. Play stop. Let's go ahead and get a good view here. All right, and let's play this out. All right, Mr. Broman, thank you very much for coming out, buddy. I appreciate you, man. I will see you soon. Guys and gals, you're actually going to get a chance to watch old HD Motorsports from the Daytona 24-hour race at Daytona on January the 22nd right here on this channel. Make sure you don't miss it. The man is amazing on these road courses. They've been putting in a lot of practice. You're not going to want to miss it. HD, appreciate you, buddy. All right, so that looks like that was that. Let's get back up live here. Get back up with our leader. Looks like it's going to be the 30 of Thomas Hartman, 18 of Bobby Anderson, the 83 of John Osborne, 84 of Jacob Locklear, 24 of Cody Sturgill is going to be your top 5. Samuel Harrell, Todd G, Josh Franks, Matt Hall, and Adam Boughton going to make up your top 10. Expert, buddy, thank you very much for all the gifted subs. John Fry, More Than a Cape, Hall, Bonana, and Fort. Okay, that's how Smitty came to be. Definitely appreciate it. And it gave one more to Mr. Mike Allen, Mr. Ramset. So, Expert, buddy, thank you very much for all the gifted subs. I appreciate you, sir. Wondering how all that came to be. Let's see. All right. Whoop, something happened. Am I not live? Oh, there we go. Okay. Whoops. Whole lot of free publicity for B-Water, I guess. It got stuck. All right. So let's get back up again one more time. Make sure that we are live. Yes, we are. So it's going to be the fourth caution in the first 24 laps. This is lap 24 out of 55. It looks like the 83 of John Osborne in this this Fury Ford is going to be your leader. Cody Sturgill, Sam Harrell, Todd G, and Expert Racing is actually going to, or Josh Franks is going to move up to the top 5. Kind of go through our field just a little bit. I still love that Woody Woodpecker. That's Cody Giles, old Fluffy. Originally was a PlayStation Pro League racer in Season 1, and then actually was in the Pro League Season 2 on the Xbox and PlayStation side. So he's able to double dip. But hey, man, if you got both consoles and you're good at what you do, why not? There's Maurice Burnett. I love this Realtree camo paint scheme. John Holiday, Moondogs Barrett Race Cars. We see Jordan Bain in the number 16. Looks like some people choosing to go down pit road to, I guess, probably top off. Thomas Hartman in this number 30 Avril Lavigne Chevrolet. Jacob Locklear, we're just looking at in the 84 Taco Bell. John Holiday keeps eluding me. There he is. Looks like Mr. Holiday went ahead and used that one fast repair because this high-tech securities number 50 Silverado is all fixed up. All fixed up and places to go. As it looks like he's got traffic catching up with him. Let's get back up front with that number 30 and the number 20. I'm sorry, 83 and the number 24 to his outside. Again, looking at Mr. Sturgill and John Osborne. This is from third place from Sam Harrell. Let's actually kind of ride along with him on maybe this first lap once they get going and get green. I would imagine we are going to see a whole lot of the back end of this number 83, and he's going to push this Fury Ford for all it's worth. Still side by side. The pace truck is to the outside. There he is making that quick left. All right, so we're going to see this this number 43 get up, get close, and get personal with the back bumper of P number 1. Again, the 83 is your control truck. There he goes, moving on in. Doesn't need glasses at this point. He can read Fury for all it's worth. He's going to push this number 83 with all kinds of blind fury, because when you're behind these guys, you can't see jack. There it is, green flags out all over the back bumper of this number 83 Ford F-150, and it looks like he's going to go ahead and shove him to the lead. Looks like 24 really didn't have a whole lot of help on that outside, and because the 43 was all over the 83's back bumper on that restart, he was able to get a nice little gap, so the 24 had a hole to go ahead and fall into. 43 left a gap right there, so 24 is going to be able to move in. 34, he's going to go ahead and be able to take the lead because the 83 lost all kinds of help from behind. So we're going to see this Canadian Matt Hall in this 34. He's going to go ahead and lead for the second time tonight, this time with the 16 of Fluffy. Oh, Cody Giles all over his rear view. 83 is going to sit P3, and then they're 4 wide behind him. It looks like they might have thought better of that 4 wide, and John Honeycutt has to be thanking his lucky stars that he still had a fast repair left. Behind him, you see Eliza Bethal, old Frozen Toes, sitting right there in that number 64 machine, checking up just a little bit. Doesn't want to get too pushy with the 50. Don't the golden rule for super speedways, plate tracks, as she allows John Honeycutt to go ahead and slide back in, is don't push the pusher. These guys are doing more checking up than they're actually hard out on the throttle going around this 2.5 mile super speedway, otherwise known or best known as Talladega Super Speedway. Looking ahead, you see the 16 there of Jordan Bain sitting P3 on the bottom. He has the 24 of Cody Sturgill to his outside. Here comes the 6 of Josh Franks, old Expert Racing, with the 38 of the one and only Rock NASCAR sitting right behind him. A whole lot of momentum on that bottom line. The 24, though, he is not giving up the fight whatsoever. 84, he's going to go ahead and dive to the outside. There goes Team FTR. You see the 84 up there. We're going to go ahead and actually pick up with him right now. Not him. I said the 84. For some reason, I cannot find. Where's Mr. Locklear? There he is. And let's go ahead and kind of look ahead from him. There's behind. There's ahead. So you see that 34 down bottom. You see the 24 in the middle. And right now you see the number 28 for Cody Giles. He's going to go ahead and lead on the bottom. John Honeycutt up high. Whole lot of blocking going on. Cody Giles came on up and just about picked up a run that was way too fast. So now you see Jordan Bain, you see the 83, you see the 34, 84. Here comes that Barrett. I hate it when you can't see the numbers, but that's okay. I believe that's going to be John. Nope, it's not going to be John Osborne. Wrong side. Anyway, Dr. Squatch. There we go. Look at this. 4 rows at almost 4 rows at 3 wide going into the corner. Going to come on down this backstretch. Dr. Squatch's going to have a big old run. You see the 84, 64, 50, and the 28 on that high side. 50's got to check up. Cody Giles scraped the outside wall just a little bit. That's going to make the 84 kind of let out of the throttle just a little bit. And that's going to allow a whole lot more from this back half to go ahead and pull up. You see the 38 of Rock NASCAR shoot low. There goes the 30 as well. 30 is Thomas Hartman on that low side. That broke up the 3 wide. A little bit of squirreliness, or as HD Motorsports would say, whole lot of windshield wipers out here. Top line pinching that middle line down just a little bit. Jordan Bain, he's going to go ahead and pick up the lead. And looking back from there, you see a pack of 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 all the way back. Boehner, if you go back and watch this, man, this is your time right here, man. Look at this 3x3 way to lead the procession. But looks like John Holiday, he is not content with that. He's going to force one guy down below the line. That's going to be the 34, and that's going to wreck it behind it. Yeah, John Holiday just kept on coming down further and further and further, and the 34 just had nowhere to go. Very, very unfortunate. Unfortunately, Eliza Bethal, frozen toes in the inside wall. She had to go ahead and tow, and working our way back up. Dr. Squatch in this wood grain Chevrolet is now your leader. Mr. Arnold, how are you, J-Pa? Good to see you, bud. Thanks for coming out, man. All right, let's see if we can't go back and catch another glimpse from there's John Holiday kind of pinching that 34 down, and yeah, just nowhere to go. I don't know if at that point the 34 had the left rear and couldn't let go. I mean, you can't go any lower than that, but you see the whole field a little bit further down, just in smoke. So whoever can get up and get going will go on and complete their lap. That way they don't end up a lap down. Go on down pit road if they can. Oh, yeah, plenty of great side-by-side out there, J-Pa. Plenty of great side-by-side racing. So, I've talked to this guy a few times. Looks like it's going to cycle through. For a second there, expert in that, or Josh, yeah. He was the leader, as you see him coming off pit road inside of 34. 34 is going to go ahead and pull into his pit. Good thing there was no contact right there. You see the 30 coming in and see others. You're going to see others leave as well. But it looks like right now it's going to be the number 29 Rowdy machine for Matt Heel. He's going to be waiting for everybody to check up. He will be the control truck as we get back and get ready to go. I imagine when it's time to get on that loud pedal again, it'll be just about 21 laps to go. And these guys, they've got to be having a great time. Get a pretty good look at this number 29 Rowdy Energy machine. So you see he's got a little bit of damage on the left front, left front, left rear looks like it's all right. Let's take a look at the right hand side. Right front looks all right. The right rear looks pretty good as well. If we're taking a look back at the truck. It doesn't really look like there's any bad damage. You could just see where the right side of the hood is buckled up just a little bit. And while that may not be big if that's your street truck, on iRacing that will definitely cause you to have some issues if you're going to try to lead. People are going to get frustrated very, very quickly behind you because you're not able to go as fast as somebody that's not damaged on that outside line. There you see the 16 of Boehner. He's going to line up P3. Jacob Locklear, P4. Josh Franks, Old Expert Racing, he's going to be P5. Todd G, P6. Matt Contosh in P7. Marty Hensley, Rock NASCAR, P number 8. Matt Hall, P9. And Cody Sturgill is going to round out your top 10. And looks like we might be getting up to get ready to fire this off one more time. Looking back through the entire field, there you see the number 6 DuPont Chevy Silverado. That's Josh Franks. Again, I'll be with him on Thursday nights for the Turn Down for What Thunder series, where they visit every track that is a mile and a half or bigger to set off that series. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be with him for about the first 5 weeks or so, and then I got to step away. But I'll be back for the final race to go ahead and crown a champion of that series. Looks like the pace truck. He's going to go ahead and make that hard left towards pit road. No damage on that thing, but a lot of the guys and gals in this field cannot say the same thing.
Green flag.
Looks like Matt Heel was able to go ahead and get on that loud pedal just a little bit earlier than everybody else. I think he went just before that green flag drop. But so you see the 16 of Boehner. He's got a good pull off this rowdy machine. So you see Bobby Anderson and Jacob Locklear up on that high side. And just as Boehner gets to the back bumper, here comes the 18 and the 84 with a whole lot more momentum because they were nose to tail. And Bobby Anderson, he's going to go ahead and take the lead on the outside. And they may actually be able to clear them. Yep, Locklear gave the signal to the 18. Go ahead and pull it on down. And you can see the gap that they got from 4th back to 5th. And that's going to be where old Josh Franks is, as he's got a pack of trucks right behind him. But you see the field is a lot more spread out than it was earlier. As they come across the line right here, it's going to bring it down to 21 laps to go. So 20 legal laps left remaining in this Wednesday night Dash 125. Again, sponsored and hosted by the one and only John Honeycutt and Team Frozen Toes Racing. They normally used to do this every Wednesday night, but Wednesday nights going forward, John Honeycutt is actually part of the Filter Time E-Spark Xfinity Series, hydrated by B-Water, which you will see next Wednesday. But don't forget, Monday night, it's all about the B-Water B-Fast iRacing Series. They're going to kick off their duels from Daytona. The entire series season is 8 short weeks. And oh, by the way, they're giving away over $2,000 in cash and cases of B-Water. Let's go ahead and get back here to a different camera and see exactly what's shaping up. So we had the top 4 that had kind of scooted away just a little bit. The top line had a better run because Boehner wasn't able to stay with the 28 of Matt Heel. You never want to get that big of a lead on a super speedway because they will run you down in a hurry with that draft and get right on by, and you'll have no say about it because, yeah, you're just too slow. 18 kind of going below that yellow line, made him check up just a little bit. Let's get back up with Jacob Locklear running in the 3rd position. Joey Sainz P2, John Holliday P4, Matt Heel now P5. Side by side, at least 5, 6, or 7 rows deep, and you can now start to see. Looks like John Holliday in that number 00 truck. He's going to try to get up on that high side, but nobody's going to go with him. The 27 of Joey Sainz, he's going to go ahead and duck underneath and try to pick up a push from that middle line. Boehner's not quite sure where to go. Does he stay on the bottom line? Does he go in the middle line? Looks like he decided to go ahead and pick up a shove from that middle line. Boehner is absolutely one that that's known to be able to hold a steady wheel, and it looks like Jacob Locklear, he went ahead and jumped up in that middle line. Boehner pulls high. He's going to leave that 84 in a sucker hole. Here comes the 38 of Marty Hensley. He's going to be able to pick up that 84, and because the 84 now has help, Jacob Locklear is going to be able to stay in the draft and keep at pace, as you see that number 16 B-Water Chevy right back in the lead again. You see a couple of ailing trucks just ahead of this pack. They're going to have to figure out, do they go high, do they go low? You can go 4 wide on this track, but really only in the tri-oval unless they really trust the person underneath them or to the outside of them to be able to hold their line. I mean, you see right there, third row back, they are 3 wide, but they're only taking up 2 lanes. So that guy that they're about to lap could go that high if he can hold the line, and if these guys can hold the line. The best place to catch him is right here through the tri-oval. It completely widens out. There's almost no issue whatsoever. Now everybody all the way back from the lead to the last car is side by side. To the lead is going to be the number 27 of Joey Sainz, Jordan Bain, Bobby Anderson, Jacob Locklear, and Matt Heel is going to be your top 5. But oh, guess what? By the time they get to the end of this backstretch, it will be a completely different top 5. There you go. Just like I said, Jordan Bain, now Jacob Locklear, Joey Sainz, Marty Hensley, Bobby Anderson, excuse me. Here they are. They're coming up to the number 9, and again, they caught him in the best possible place on track. Coming through the tri-oval. Looks like the 84 decided he was out of patience. Jacob Locklear up to the high side. Thought he might have enough to get around the 16 of Jordan Bain, but no such luck. Got Marty Hensley all over his back bumper, and then you've got the 43 of Samuel Harrison giving him a big old shove as well. Like I said, this top 5 will change over and over and over again. A lot of great racing. 15 laps to go. Going through the rest of your lineup, it's going to be Harold Hall, Heel, Holiday, and Osborne as they switch positions for P number 10. Gotta love the sights and sounds of this iRacing. Whole lot better than anything else I've ever broadcasted from before. And I mean, just the different angles you've got, the different sounds, everything is so much better about iRacing. You know, I would go back to NASCAR 09 if they updated to today's graphics. NASCAR 09 was still, in my opinion, the best game, where this is clearly the best sim. And one of the guys that has been around for the entire run is this number 38 for Marty Hensley. You know, looking back, you see a whole lot of traffic behind him. Looking ahead, it's just I believe that's going to be, it's going to be the 84 of Jacob Locklear. Looks like that bottom line has a little bit more momentum. It's probably because if you look at the right rear of that 84, it looks like it's kind of pushed in just a little bit. So he wasn't quite able to fix some of that damage. He is all about pinning that number 18, trying to side draft him so he can't get up and keep pulling away. 18 trying to shove him up just a little bit. You see the 38 behind the 84. He thought about going a little bit wider to get around, but nobody went with him up to that high side. There you see the 34 and other company of Matt Hall get around him, but they're going to have the same problem. Once they get up to that 84's back bumper, they are not going to be able to really get up there and lead as effectively as they could if that 84 is behind them and maybe pushing. There you see now the 43 of Samuel Harris. Let's take a look at his nose cam. You can't get any closer. He's actually got the 84's got a little chip underneath that right rear. There you see the back bumper is all tore or pushed in. 84, it looks like he was able to clear Jordan Bayne. So now Boehner's going to have to wonder, is this damage that I see on the back of this truck, is it just cosmetic, something that iRacing wasn't able to fix, or is he still just that fast? You see the 36 up there with Expert Racing giving him a big old shove. You actually saw him get a little loose. Great save by the 16. It looks like we got two 16s in the field. One's going to be Jordan Bayne, and the other is just a little bit higher up. Let's go ahead and ride along with Josh Franks, and looking ahead from him, that's going to be Cody Giles. Jordan Bayne looks like he went ahead and left the back bumper of that 84 just in time to pick up a push. Great save by Jordan Bayne. The 43 was all about the shove. Might not have been too happy that Bayne came up and picked up that push and decided he wasn't going to check up. Here he is again, a little bit of contact to that Sparkle and Shine Chevy Silverado, mainly sponsored by the one and only B-Water, hashtag INKW. If you want to know what that is, go on to Google, put in hashtag INKW, and great opportunity to pick up on a penny stock for Green Concepts. Green Concepts is the owner, operator, and distributor for B-Water. And Jordan is absolutely holding on to that thing for everything that it's worth. That 43 has not let up all that much. 16 squirrely every single place. Don't want to get to that right rear. It looks like the 43, nobody's gone with him so far. 84's got a big old shove. 27 is going to go with him as well. And now it looks like the Bobby Anderson and that 18, he's going to be able to get around. There's the 29 down low as well. Again, that's going to be Matt Heel in that Rowdy Energy machine. By two, then 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 by 3. Look at this, guys. Look at this, gals. How about this? All the way back to the very last. There isn't a single truck on the track right now except for the, I believe it's going to be the, got a little bit of contact to that outside wall. You see the 38 of Rock NASCAR go down, and we've got another big one. I know I saw Cody Giles in that. Let's see if we can't pick up what happened with him. We're actually going to go ahead and pause this. We're going to run this back just a little bit. Going to play it. And what are we looking at here? Oh, okay, so it's going to be the guy that's up on the outside. At that point was going to be, nope, not Jordan Bayne. Actually, I want to, let's get a little bit closer. Not that close. There we go. It looks like it's going to be the 18. So let's pick up with that number 18. Bobby Anderson. We're going to run this back a little bit more to where this started. All right. And rear it. There we go. So it looks like the 18 just got a big old shove, and Boehner moved up to that left side, and there was nothing doing from that point. 18 had no control, and a whole lot of good trucks got tore up in the back. We saw the 38. We saw many trucks get caught up in that. Very unfortunate. It was just the 16 of Jordan Bain kind of pushing on that right rear. 18 was just not able to hold on, and that was the result. All right, so it looks like as they come out so far, some trucks that got damaged in that, they're going to go on down pit road. If they've got a fast repair left, they're going to go ahead and use that now. But it looks like so far, the 27 of Joey Sainz, Jacob Locklear, Jordan Bain, Matt Hall, John Orendorf, excuse me, are going to be your top 5. Matt Contosh, Jamie Haynes, Matt Heel. Actually, I take that back. Some of those guys are all down on pit road. So, ladies and gents, this right now is your top 5. Let's actually give you a close-up of every single one of these. We'll start with your leader. All right, so we got the 27 Budweiser. Looks like Chevy Silverado for Joey Sainz. Then we got the 84 Taco Bell, also Silverado for Jacob Locklear. The number 16 Chevy Silverado for Jordan Bain in that B-Water machine. Matt Hall in this number 34 Toyota Tundra. And then John Orendorf in this number 17 Mountain Dew Chevrolet. Seeing a whole lot of bow ties out here. Go through the we'll actually go through the field a little bit more. How's that? 29. Here's the 81 of Jaden Gimble on fire. Thomas Hartman, excuse me. Sam Harrell, Cody Giles, Cody Sturgill, Joel Conley, Adam Boughton, Todd G, Justin Mons, appreciate you out there in chat, buddy. Bobby Anderson in that number 18. Jamie Haynes, Parts Plus. There we go. Charlie Mosley in that Tide Ride. John Honeycutt, High Tech Security Services number 50 Chevy. Doug King in pit road in that beautiful Budweiser machine. Looks like the rest of these guys might be having some issues, so we're going to go ahead and bring it back on up to our top guys. And looks like when they get the green, it's either going to be with 5 laps or 4 laps to go, depending if the pace truck goes down next time by. Boy, can you hear the motor like I can? Boy, that thing sounds sick. I almost wonder if maybe he's got it clutched right now, trying to maybe save a little bit of fuel. But it definitely does not sound like he's firing on all 8. Sounded a little. You can almost hear a valve tap. That's absolutely amazing. How you can hear that kind of detail in iRacing. Absolutely amazing. Looking ahead from Joey Sainz, he's going to be your control truck. You just saw the Tide Ride get on around the entire field. He's going to go ahead and grab a lap back. Looking at some of the best times for these guys. Who's driving what? Chevy, Ford, or Toyota? Looking pretty good. Jordan Bain down on the apron. 17 is going to be right behind him. Then you see, I believe that's going to be the 12 truck for Jaden Gimbel. At least he's showing up to be the 12 for me. I think he's got a different number truck out there though. I think it's the 81 if I'm not mistaken. But all right, there you see the pace truck pulling off as they come across the line. This time it'll be 4 laps to go. So can they run 4 laps, or are people really about to get rowdy, get down, get dirty, and take whatever run they can to try to make their way up to the top? 27 might have learned from Matt Heal's mistake before. It looks like he is going to go green right on the command. Jordan Bain's going to be able to stick with him. There's a 17 as well. 84, 17, 29 on that high side. Everybody is nose to tail, but it looks like they might be just a little bit better formed up on that bottom, although Jordan Bain is not exactly on the back bumper of that number 27, but then again, the 34, Matt Hall, he's not exactly all over the back bumper of the 84 of Jacob Locklear as well. Looks like they're going to try to get that third line up and running. We're going to leave 4 trucks in that middle. If that is exactly how they stay, we're going to go ahead and pick up with Jordan Bain right now. He is on that bottom line, and as you see there, 3x3, looks like one got loose. 29 hard up into that outside wall, and another big one behind him. We will have a green-white checker.
So what you got going on out there, bud?
John Honeycutt definitely got wrapped up in this one. Let's see if we can't go back and find out exactly what happened. Looks like it's going to be a case of wrong place, wrong time. Let's actually run that back one more time. And we're going to switch views to right about there. And let's go back to... Hold on. Let me switch this up here. I apologize. Let's go back to rear... Nope. Let's go to chase mode. There we go. And we'll play it from here. So, yeah, Honeycutt just had to check up when the truck got put in the outside wall. Nowhere, unfortunately, nowhere to go for our gracious host for these dash races. Usually on Wednesday nights, but again, will be changing. And as Honeycutt pulls away, there you see the smoke billowing from underneath the hood of that number 50 High-Tech Security Services Chevrolet. Let's go ahead and bring it back up front. It looks like right now Matt Hall is going to be your leader. Jacob Locklear, P2. Joey Sines, P3. Matt Kontosh. And then Jordan Bain is going to be your top 5. To round out your top 10, Jonathan Orendorff, Adam Boughton, Jamie Haynes. The rest yet to come off of pit road. I can tell you that Cody Giles will wind up right about P number 9. And then Todd G just now filtering into the top 10. I'd love to actually be able to check in with the 34. I know that he is in in team comms with Eliza and with John and a few others, but unfortunately I don't have that ability to go ahead and get onto his radio to check in with him. I promise you next time we do one of these, I will.
Repeat.
Buddy!
Hey, I decided to come over here and join you.
Man,
my car's done.
Yeah, wrong place, wrong time right there. Yeah, unfortunately I had to check up when the truck 2 ahead of you kind of tried to knock down the outside wall, and just wrong place, wrong time for that High-Tech Securities number 50. But man, it was a hell of a race up until then.
I know, and you know, the racing is great. It's been fun, but you know, I think everybody with the whole mindset of having the 3 fast repairs is, you know, everybody's just taking those extra chances, and that's what's causing these cautions. But it's a lot of fun.
You know, John, I think you're pretty close to my age bracket. You know, I think might have to take some of these young bucks back to the days of Atari, where you've got no extra lives. You've got the lives that they give you on Frogger, and then once that's done, that's done. There's no saving the game. There's no redos. There's no mulligans. You got what you got, and you make the best of it. But yeah, man, it's been a lot of fun. The only thing I gotta ask you for, is the ability in the in Discord to pull people from chats or whatever into the booth to talk to them. I don't have that ability. I tried earlier with Matt Hall and a couple others, but yeah, it just wasn't there for me.
Okay, so that was my fault then.
That's okay. That's all right. No problem.
What? But yeah, it's been fun. I mean, I got my lap back, and 3 times I went straight towards the front and just got wrecked every time. So yeah, it's a lot of, like you said, it's a lot of young guys that are just, you know, they're willing to take the extra you know, chances with the 3 fast repairs, and it's just causing mayhem. So
well, we got Matt Hall. He's going to be your control truck. Jacob Locklear, too, is outside. Matt Contosh, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Joey Signs, and then Jonathan Orendorf. If you had to choose of the top 5, leaving Boehner out of this at P6 or Sam Harrell at P7, who's your top dog? Who comes out on top now?
Ooh, I think I'm gonna go. Boehner is always he's always a guy who's always gonna put himself in the right spot every time, regardless whether he's got damage or not. He knows how to race these plate tracks. So I'm either gonna go with Boehner or Hall. Hall seems like he's got a pretty good piece underneath him. So you know, we'll see. It's anybody's race, really. I mean, right now it's chaos out there. We're all wrecking every lap, so it's just crazy.
Yeah, not too many people have no damage. Even Matt Hall, you just mentioned him with the 84 of Jacob Locklear, too, is outside. He's got a little bit of damage to the front hood. It's kind of buckled up just a little bit. That could cause an issue if he doesn't get a great push or a great jump at the beginning. Or it could just be some damage that iRacing couldn't fix. But how many green-white checkers are on tap for tonight?
It should be 3. So
all right.
Should be on our second one, right?
I believe so. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. 3
is it 1 out of 3? It's
it's not showing me yet.
Okay.
Yeah. But
I can't remember.
I'm kind of curious what happened right there. 34 and 84. They started side by side, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, all the way back. They were laying back something fierce. None of them were very close to each other at all. I believe that's going to be Matt Contash right there in P number 3 on the bottom in that area machine. If there was a gap between the Matt Hall and Jacob Locklear to the outside, he would have been able to shoot that gap right up the middle. And they're going to take it 3 wide right now for you might as well just say P4 through P8 going into turn number 3. 3 wide, 4 rows deep.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can see Sammy Harrell. He's really fast, too. And I don't know what happened between him and Justin Mons in front of me, but I know he's got a fast truck, and I know he's going to take that 3 wide. He's got the 18 truck behind him. I don't know who Bobby Anderson is, but I do like his paint scheme. I do use that product quite a bit. So,
oh boy, look at the number 6 of Josh trying to really push. He's going to make that 4 wide coming through the trioval. Tide Ride 89 had no choice but to check up. So move the 6 of Josh Frank's Expert Racing into P number 3 in that middle line. Looks like the 17 is going to get turned. Hard shot into the outside wall and inside wall. That's going to be the final lap. So let's see. Sam Harrell This is the race for the lead. 18's going to try to undercut him. Is he going to spin him? So far, no. 43's got the position. 18's got to try to maybe pull a little bit of a slingshot to the outside. 43's going to go ahead and protect that bottom line. He tried to block. Here comes
Here's the 53, Jacob Locklear.
Yep, Jacob
He's on the 18. Oh!
18's going to go ahead and grab it. You know, I said in pre-race that this number 18 really needs the rest of the Looney Tune characters on this truck, because that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like the pre-made or pre-work of one of the old Looney Tune Chevy rock and roll trucks from back in the day at Richmond.
Yeah, he's got the Dr. Squash on there, and
Yep.
I really love their products. So good for him, man. I'm not sure if I know Bobby Anderson, but he might have been invited in here. But yeah, congratulations to him. That's awesome. He's definitely going to win a prize tonight. I'm going to probably reveal that in a little bit on Twitch, and we'll go from there. That's awesome.
Yep. The 25 of Josh Hartman came on up and gave the 18 a big old love tap to the right front. But man, congratulations to the 18. Right place, right time. Took the run when he had it. 43 tried to block, no dice, and unfortunately the 18 had a little bit of help as well. So good job by Jamie Haynes to shove the 18 along. Great job by the top three from four being ahead of that wreck. Watch this 18 burn it down.
Let's see what he does here.
Get back, get down on that brake bias. Downshift. There it is. 1, 2, boom.
There we go. Boom. Hell yeah. Love it. Man, I really do appreciate you doing this repeat. So it's been awesome for you to come in here and broadcast this race for us. Hopefully we can do a couple more of these prize giveaway races. Probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we'll probably do another one here. I'm not sure where or what kind of cars. It's going to be a surprise. And I think next week we're going to probably take a break from these dashes, and because I do have a couple events I'm a part of and I'm going to be in, and I think you're going to be broadcasting the dual race next Monday, aren't you? Yeah, so I'll be in that. So, and then Wednesday we'll have our race at Atlanta in the Xfinity, and so unfortunately I won't be able to do the dashes then. Is
That's
a quick
Michigan.
question. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. Michigan. So what are we doing as far as the ARCA race? Is that on every Monday?
Yep, every Monday. The lobby opens up at 8 o'clock. I probably won't go live right then and there, but the lobbies will be set up in a heat fashion. So every single driver that's on the roster will be able to go on out, take their shot, get their best possible time, hold the steadiest line, and try to lock their way into Daytona without that second chance or without needing that second chance qualifier. But just like the real Daytona 500, the first two people in qualifying will automatically be locked in just as they would in the real 500, and then they will line up in two different lobbies, one evens, one odds, just like in NASCAR, and then the top 30 are guaranteed to race in Daytona, and then there will be a second chance qualifying to make up position 16 through 43, and then there will be a B main for everybody else that didn't race, that's not going to race in the A main, to go ahead and go for their points. But everybody races, everybody gains points. There's a chance for every single person out there to make more than their $20 entry fee back, with a top prize of $500, not including the contingencies for second half finisher, or the guy that has to qualify in on time. and beats the rest of the people that he had to qualify against to make it into the top 43, he automatically gets $10. I mean, there's so much cash out there. There's over $2,000 in cash that's going to be given away in the Be Water Be Fast iRacing series. And I can't wait for that to go. And the other series that you were just talking about on Wednesday nights, that is the Filter Time eSpark Xfinity series. That'll be live from Michigan International Speedway right here on this channel. And that's also hydrated by Be Water. So there's those two series coming up. Then you've got the Turn Down for What Thunder series, which is a series
where 18,
where they only race. Yep, you got it. They only race tracks that are 1.5 miles and bigger. So it's all the faster tracks to go out and have a great time.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm gonna get with the winner here. I'm gonna have to get his information here.
Okay.
But again, thank you so much. This was awesome. Can't wait to see you on Monday for the Be Water series for the ARCA race at Daytona, the duels, and then again on Wednesday for the Xfinity. So appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Well, John, thank you very much for hosting all this, allowing me to broadcast for you. It's going to be a great race. Hope everybody goes back and checks it out. Big thank you to Josh for all the gifted subs, and for everybody that came out, hung out, chatted up, kept me company. Appreciate every single one of you. I will see you again here very soon. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, keep away from the COVID germs. We want to see you back at a track as soon as possible, hopefully, or possibly, maybe even at the Daytona 500, where John and I will be. Take it easy, guys.